Hi, welcome to Vance Tried It. Today I'm going to be making some Avalanche No-Bake Cookies. Now I found this recipe on erecipesplace.com. That's a site run by this lovely lady named Emily, and I hope that you will go check out that site. I'm going to put the recipe that is on that site down in the description so you can go check it out because she has some really neat recipes on there. But we're going to get right to cooking. Right now I have a pan that's heated up. I'm going to start off by melting some stuff together. First I have a quarter cup of butter right in there. And then we have half a cup of creamy peanut butter. Get that in there. And we have 1 cup of white chocolate chips. And we're just going to get this going. It's already starting to melt up really nice. Hey, while we're melting this down, why don't you go down to the comment section? Tell me what your favorite homemade cookie is. I really like a good raisin oatmeal cookie. I like a good chocolate chip cookie, but probably my favorite cookie is just your traditional no-bake cookie with the chocolate and quick oats. That's a really good cookie. That's probably my favorite of all time as far as homemade cookies go. And hey, while you're down there, if you would just go ahead and like this video, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you think. And if you do that, it really helps out this channel. Lets more people see these videos and have access to these recipes. This is melting up really nice. This is not going to take long at all. This is a really quick recipe. And as I was thinking about making this today, one of the things I was thinking is, you know, you could really do this with any cereal, because we're going to put this in some cereal and some marshmallows. And I was thinking, man, you could use this with any cereal. We're going to be using crispy rice cereal and some miniature marshmallows is what we're going to be putting this on top of and making cookies out of. But, you know, since my kids are all out of the house now, we don't really eat a lot of cereal, but sometimes we end up with some cereal and it just sits there and goes stale because we don't eat it enough. But you know, you could just use this base recipe, take whatever cereal you have and put this on it and make cookies, and I think our cereal would get eaten a lot more. I don't know that it'd be any healthier, but it would get eaten more. Hey, we are already melted up that quick right here. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now this is real Mexican vanilla. My in-laws go to Mexico every year, and whenever we ask them to, they bring us back some vanilla. And if you're wondering, there is a big difference between the imitation vanilla you can get in most grocery stores, big box stores anyway, here in the States, and the vanilla that comes from Mexico. Now, if you have in your community a Hispanic grocery store, you'll probably find some real Mexican vanilla there. But I can tell you this, it's going to cost more than if you have a friend or a family member that goes down to Mexico on a regular basis and is able to bring you back some. And we have all the vanilla incorporated in there. And what we have here is we have 2 cups of crispy rice. Might be 3 cups. 3 cups of crispy rice. 1 cup of miniature marshmallows. And we're just going to pour this mixture over it here. get it all out. And then we're just going to mix it up. And all we're doing is just incorporating it, making sure we don't have any loose cereal around in here. So, like always, I am spilling stuff on the counter. I tell you, if I'm not spilling something on the counter, I'm probably not cooking, because I tend to spill some stuff, but that's all right, because I know how to clean up after myself also. So, I do that quite frequently. I do not have a maid. I do have a wife, but she isn't my maid, so I clean up after myself for the most part. She does help me when I need help, though, so that is a good thing, too. That is all incorporated in there. And now, we're just going to use a spoon to start scooping this out. I just took this flat pan and put some wax paper on it, and we'll just start scooping some of these cookies out, shaping them up a little bit. So they can start cooling. And I tell you what, when I have these all out and cooled off, I'll get back to you and we'll give them a taste and see how they are. Okay, so we're back, and these Avalanche No-Bake Cookies have set up and they are ready to try. Now, I was able to get 20 cookies out of this, but as you can see, these are pretty big cookies. If you wanted to make them smaller, you could get maybe 40. You could probably, if you wanted to make them really small, get 60 out of these. Really, as I look at these, I think they're really kind of a cross between a no-bake cookie and a Rice Krispie treat. So if you didn't want to make cookies individually, I think you could put these in a pan just like you do with the Rice Krispie treats, and you could eat them just like that. But now, let's see how they taste. Oh yeah, that is so good. Got that little bit of marshmallow, gives it that creaminess. You have the crunch from the crispy rice treats. You have that peanut butter taste, but it's not overwhelmingly peanut butter. And a little touch of vanilla you can taste in there. Now they are crumbly, but they are also delicious. So hey, I tried it. You should too.